Hey everybody, Average John here. Just having a little catch up with what's been going on. Just a quick one. Thank you for everyone that shared, liked, subscribed and viewed my last video. It got a lot higher than any other normal video that I've ever done, and that's brilliant. It just shows that the channel's growing and we're reaching people. So, on to the first topic of conversation. It's been 2 weeks now since my meeting at Andy's Man Club. I just want to talk a little bit about that. I've been to a second meeting, and I just wanted to talk about my feelings and stuff that I'm getting from it, because I feel like I'm getting a lot from it. First off is a very strange feeling when I'm at the meetings of being among friends. It's a difficult one because you feel like you're among friends and you're able to talk. I opened up a little bit more at this meeting just gone. And talked a little bit about what's been going on in my head. And you feel so easy to do it because you sat there listening to other people talk about theirs. And it's just a very welcoming and relaxed feeling. The laughs that come from it are good because it's, like I've said before, it isn't all doom and gloom. The laughs, you just come away with such a feeling of you've taken some weight off you. Another thing I wanted to mention was the feeling leading up to the second meeting. I had a feeling like I was ready for that meeting. I needed it. It's like I felt like I just need to go to Andy's Man Club and have a relaxed time and be able to talk. It was a strange feeling that I was yearning for that second meeting. And yeah, it is really, really helping. Yes, I've still been having my panic attacks. I have still been having high anxiety situations, but they all seem a lot more manageable, and it seems to have, Andy's Man Club seems to have come in there, and I'm now using it as one of my tools for recovery. And that's great. Another thing I wanted to mention was I have been waiting now for about a year for surgery. It's weight loss surgery. And I finally got my my date, which isn't far away at all. It's only a couple of weeks away. And I'm a little bit worried. I'm not scared. Not scared at all. I mean, it's the first surgery I've ever had. I'm not scared. I'm a little bit worried about how my head's going to manage the diet leading up to it. You're pretty much not allowed to eat anything because you've got to shrink your liver. And obviously, after the operation, I'm just a little bit worried about how my head's going to feel. But I've got family around me. I've got friends around me. I've got Andy's Man Club. And I feel with them things, I should be okay and I'll man it. Another thing that's a positive to take from the last couple of days, well, it was last night actually, is I went to football training with my son, which I do every week because that's a safe area for me and I feel comfortable there. It wasn't at first, don't get me wrong. But there's a fair in town. It's only a small fair, and a couple of his mates were going from training after training for some rides and stuff. And I'd said to my son, yeah, you do have a good training session and you can go have a couple of rides before we go home. And I said, But if there's loads of people, Dad won't be able to go. So we drove past this fair and there was loads of people there, and I started to feel all the feelings coming back. But my son saw that I was like, oh shit, there's loads of people. And he said, it's all right, Dad, we don't have to go if you don't want to. I said, are you sure? He said, well, I want to go, but I don't want you to feel like you have to and feel uncomfortable. So, but with him saying that, I thought he's been nice and he's been strong there for me. I need to be strong for him. So I turned around, I parked up, we went to the fair, and I bumped into a few people that I used to know. And my son had a couple of rides and everything was fine. Yeah, I felt a little bit nervous, don't get me wrong, but I've been fine. And normally after an experiment like that, I'll come home and I'll have a panic attack, and I didn't. So I am taking that as a win. So going on from that, they're the main things from this past couple of days and weeks. I would appreciate if the people that are viewing these subscribe, because the more people we reach with seeing my story, the better. They'll feel like they're not alone, because you're not alone. There's a lot more of us than you actually think. So subscribe, hit that like button, share, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.